Let me show you how to solve a cubic equation. This is for Leaving Cert higher level students. And before we go any further, make sure you go and hit that subscribe button right now. Right now. Have you done it? Okay, let's get on with it. So there are 3 steps in this method. The first one is that we are going to find the first root by literally using trial and error. So we're going to sub in a few different values and find the first root. The second step then is to take that root you've just found, turn it into a factor and divide it into the cubic. And the third step is to take the quadratic answer that you get from your division and you're going to solve that to get the other 2 roots. So there's always going to be 3 roots to a cubic equation. I have a lovely little example for you here where actually when I subbed in x equals 1, it turned out to be the first root. If I hadn't have got 0, I would have subbed in a few other values. It was just pure luck that the first one I subbed in was the 1. So what I do, I take x equals 1 and I turn it into a factor, which is x minus 1, and I divide that into my cubic. If you need help with algebraic long division, I have a video which I will link at the end of the video and also down in the description box below. So once we've done that, we take the quadratic that was at the top and we factorize it in order to solve. You can also use the minus b formula here. There is no problem. And you end up getting x equals minus 1 and x equals 4. So there are 3 solutions to that answer. Now, it's your turn. Pause the video, grab what you need, and let's get solving. I want you to try and do as much of this as you can on your own. So I hope you've given that a good try. So again, we start with step 1 here. We sub in a few values. And again, it turns out that x equals 1 was our first root. So that was a lucky guess subbing that in first. Again, if you don't find the first of all, you just sub in other values. Then we take that and we make it a factor, which is x minus 1, and we divide it in again. As I said, there's a video for that if you need some help. We take the quadratic on the top, which is 3x squared minus x minus 4. And in this case, we're going to use the minus b formula, just as a bit of variety, to solve for that quadratic. You can use either factorizing or minus b formula here if they don't ask you for a specific reason. Make sure you subscribe to Mrs. Maths Ireland, and I'll see you in the next one.